If you want to see me create the first look using holiday palettes of past years, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène and welcome back, or if it's your first time here, welcome to HMM Makeup or Makeup. I'm really excited. This is a series until the end of the year of creating looks with palettes that are from holidays past. And most of the palettes that I put in as options were exactly that, palettes that were holiday palettes from previous years. And I just basically asked you, which ones did you want to see first? And so I am going to go based on the first response I received and go down the line and address everyone's requests in order. If you are curious to try and see what it is that people have already selected and what you might want to select, I will lead you to this video, and please take a look and decide if that is what you want to participate in as well, and select a palette of your choice from the list that appears in that video and in that video's description box as well, in order of 1 to 12. Now let's get into the first requested look. And the first requested look was from Sarah, and Sarah requested another look using the Mini Gold palette by Natasha Denona, and I am quite happy to oblige. There was a recent look created with this palette, and I created it using just a few shadows, namely this sultry one right here, this one, and this one. And if you want to see how I created that look, I will put the video right there for you. And I really did enjoy this palette. So Sarah, I'm happy that you asked for this palette again, because I could certainly create another look. And I think I'm going to go on the lighter side of things this time, because it was quite a sultry look last time. And I think I'm going to focus on a couple of shadows that I haven't really used in the previous look. So the gold and this one. So we'll go with a very nice light look compared to the sultry look that I created last time. And can I just get a second for these nails? I created this look just with never ever having done it before, and I really enjoy what this topper looks like. And it's a topper from Elf, believe it or not. And it just looks so rich and festive looking. I'm really, really enjoying this. So I did the look, the nail look, and then a week later, when it was getting old, obviously, I did it again because I like it so much. I'll probably do another red and kind of festive type of nail look until the end of the year, just because it's nice for the holidays. But I have to say, I really like this one. And if you want to see all my nail looks, take a look at the Mini Mani month update every month. At the end of every month, I do show pictures of all the nail looks that I sported during a given month. If you are not familiar with that yet, then you may want to check it out. Again, end of month videos, that usually pops up. You know what? I'll put the latest one here so you can get a sense of what the video looks like. Okay, I promise I'm not stalling. Okay. Let's go in with this beige color. I'm just loading up the brush. I'll do one, oh, there's no mirror. I need a mirror, and I'm going to use the mirror from the Naked Skin Shapeshifter palette from Urban Decay. All right, I have a mirror now, and I'll just do one eye and replicate the other one off camera. So I just took that kind of beigey color, and I do love to go up the inner lid. Now, I wouldn't have advised doing that if you don't tend to have a lot of lid space. That's a little rough on the look, because it'll make the eye look smaller. So only do that if you have a fair amount of lid space. Not loving this brush from Glam Light, but I've started using it, so I'll finish this eye with it for sure. Again, going back into the inner lid. Inner portion of the eye, I should say, eyelid. Inner portion of the eyelid, finally. Okay, and I don't have a brow bone highlight that is available in this mini palette, mini gold palette, so I'm going to go and get a highlighter later. I'm going to just intensify that brown on the outer lid. It's a very easy matte to work with, so I don't feel like I need a packer brush or anything. And just blend it out. And I'm going to take an angled brush and just bring that color down. And this is the angled brush I'm talking about. You can see the bevel on it. And I'm going to use it this way to bring the color in. Just loaded the brush a little bit. And here we go. That looks pretty good, I think. I really want to go in to this color to use as kind of a liner on the lower lid, and I hope it's going to work well. Something's itching on my face. And to do that liner, I'm going to just use my mini smudger brush from Smashbox, and again, going into this shadow right here. And here goes nothing. This mini palette is actually pretty versatile despite the limited variation in color story, because every single one of these can be a standalone shadow or a supporting character, which is really nice. Okay, so there is the liner on the bottom. I think that worked really, really well. And I want to go into, as I mentioned, the gold, and yeah, you know what, I'll try the gold. If I need to deepen up, I will, but maybe I don't need to, so let's just try the gold. I'm going to use my multitasker brush, pyramidal brush that I absolutely love, and I'm going into that middle color now, the gold, and let's see what happens. I will definitely need to deepen the outer lid. That is Cleopatra worthy. Ooh la la. Holy cow. Okay, I'm just finishing up the inner lid here, and I'm going to switch to my finger. Wow. That is bold. That is very bold. And I don't think I quite realized just how bright that gold was going to be on the eyelid. I'm just going to put it on the whole lid. I'm not even going to deepen up the outer lid. I don't think it needs it. The wind outside is absolutely howling. Okay, now I have a little bit of fallout, and I hope it's not going to get worse. I'm just going to use my usual powder brush for setting concealer and just wipe off the bit of fallout that's happened here. I did set my concealer, so it shouldn't stick so much. Okay, I think that's all right. I'm liking just the few shadows, right? The gold and then the matte that I started with, and of course the brown. But the brown is more like liner. I could have used a brown liner. I didn't have to use the palette. But it's nice that the palette does support kind of a nice liner look with that deep brown. So I think I'm going to just do the highlight on the brow bone and do liner and mascara, and let's take a look at the final look. Now, given the nature of the look that I have, I'm going to go with the Shu Uemura, and I think that this is the brown liner that I have. Yeah, it's a brown liner, and I think that that will be perfect. So I'm going to grab a mirror and get going on this. So I'm going to do the liner and the mascara. Knowing, just basic, because I don't feel like this is a dramatic look. This is just a nice, simple gold look, although it certainly is blingy. Okay, so that is going to go for that side. And I'm going to use a sample of the Superfan mascara from Smashbox, and it is black. And let's see if it gives me reasonable volume or not. Right now it looks like a defining mascara. Let's see if I stand corrected. See if it builds up a little bit. Just going in for a little bit more. It does feel like more of a defining mascara, which is fine. Seems to be doing a good job for length. And I'm just trying to add a little volume here. But yeah, I would call it a defining mascara, at least with the consistency it has at the present time. Okay, I think that that looks pretty good. I still need to do the highlight on the brow bone. And I am going to go into an old pairing of a holiday palette, which is the Estee Edit, and I'm going to go into this one, and I think you can tell which one I'll use, which is this one on the brow bone. And let's see how that looks. And this is the type of brush that I like using when I'm doing brow bone, and I'm going right into that whitish type of highlighter. It has a fluff on it. There. Okay, ready to go. Just along the arch. And it has a little bit of a peach undertone, which is perfect for this look. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this. It feels like a glam look, but you could pull it off for daytime because it's blingy, but it's not too crazy, and the crease is very neutral. The liner on the bottom, like I said, it could just be a liner, a pencil liner. It's not overly smoky. I'm really liking this. So I'm going to replicate it on the other side and see what the final look is, which is very different, in my opinion, from the previous one that I did that I've already linked to for you in this video. And here it is, the final look. I'm really, really happy with it. I finished the eye look, obviously, and then I decided to go into Melt Cosmetics and picked out one of the two lip colors I have from them, and it's called Old Fashioned. And I felt like this kind of a chocolatey brown kind of balanced out the look. The look for the eye look would stand on its own with a nude lip, but I just felt like a deep lip can play up an eye look to take us from day to night, and I do feel like this lipstick just makes it look like the eye look is intentional for a sultry evening, even though I could have worn it during the day. Does that make sense? So a neutral lip during the day with this eye look would be fine, and then moving to evening, a deeper color lip that still matches the eye, I think just kind of takes it to that level of maybe a date night or going out to a club with some girlfriends. I think that that would look pretty good. I keep looking under the camera at the mirror, and I keep looking at the viewfinder because I really do enjoy this look very much, and it is more impactful than I thought it would be, and I'm quite pleased with it, actually. I think that the gold is as striking as I would wish it to be, and I rarely, let me just say this, I rarely do one color on the full movable lid. I don't normally do that. I usually always have at least 2 colors, except for, of course, the crease color. Not today. Not today. Not required. This little palette keeps just surprising me, and I really enjoy it. Thank you so much, Sarah, for the request. I really enjoyed creating this look. I hope you were happy with it as well. Of course, I look forward to hearing your comments below. And yeah, I don't see why I wouldn't create at least another look with this quint. I think it's just a really great curation of color, and boy, is this different from the last one that I created with the same quint. So yeah, really happy. Thank you again, Sarah, for the suggestion. I've said that 3 times at this point. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. And who's up next? Up next is Amy. So Amy, that Pat McGrath quad that you're asking for, watch out because it's coming up next. That's it. Thank you so much for watching this look. If you want in on this, please leave a comment below. The video that I showed you at the beginning, where I asked people to choose one of 12 holiday palettes, please go to that video, comment under that video in the comment section, of course, and tell me which holiday palette you want to see out of the 12 that I offered up as options. These are holiday palettes of holiday past, right? These are not new palettes, but these are older palettes from a few years back that certainly still have life in them, and that we can just remember how good they were if we haven't used them for a while. And like this mini gold, I can't believe I've just had sit there, and meanwhile I could do some looks like this. So yeah, anyway, please take a look at that video that I've linked, and let me know what it is that you would like to see. That's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it every single time, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, as always, take care.